Sheikh, I have a question regarding ruqyah.
Naam.
The first thing I would like to know is that what are the specific verses for ruqyah? And the second thing that I would like to know is that I have seen a lot of YouTube videos where there are different shuyukh who are explaining how to perform ruqyah. Some of them explain that you have to lightly spit and blow in water. And my question is it necessary for one to spit and blow on water, or can you, for example, place some water near the TV and have these verses running on audio and have the water affected? Or is there another method? Or maybe this is incorrect, I'm not sure, but this is what I would like to know, please.
Jazakallahu khairan, Faraz, and this is a very important question. Brothers and sisters, ruqyah is a dua, a supplication. And that's why a ruqyah which is done on MP3 player, MP4 player, on the television, on the screen, over the phone, is ineffective. Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, used to recite the ruqyah only Surah Al-Fatiha, and he thought it is sufficient. And indeed it was more than sufficient. The mother of the book, al-Kitab, the greatest surah of the entire Quran. So it is not the ayat which you're reciting as much as who is reciting those ayat. It's a dua, it's a supplication. When I visit somebody who is sick, and Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, if you visit a sick person and you say in his presence, أسأل الله العظيم رب العرش العظيم أن يشفيك, for a masculine, يشفيك for feminine, 7 times, then Allah the Almighty most certainly will cure this person, unless if he was destined to die in the sickness. Alhamdulillah. So what is this called? Ruqyah. ضع يدك على ما يؤلمك. If you yourself having pain somewhere, chest pain, arm pain, migraine, you put your right palm on the body part which is aching, which is causing you pain. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من شر ما أجد وأحاذر, and you say that 3 times. That's ruqyah. اللهم رب الناس أذهب الباس اشف أنت الشافي لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك شفاء لا يغادر سقما. That's ruqyah. The greatest ayah of the Quran, آية الكرسي, الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم, to the end of the ayah, to 55, Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter number 2. This is one of the greatest ruqyah. So I do not recommend for anyone to play something being recited next to them, virtual, online, or on the screen, and consider this as ruqyah. No, this is not ruqyah. You will be rewarded for listening to the Quran or the supplication that is being recited on the screen or on your computer or on your phone, if you're listening. But is this ruqyah? No, this is not ruqyah. Ar-Raqi, the person who is reciting the supplication in order to cure a person who's sick, is right in front of him or her, and from his heart he's praying for him or her. This is how it becomes effective. Then also when Ar-Raqi, the person, the subject, the doer of the ruqyah, is a righteous person, his supplication is most likely to be accepted. And anyone besides that can do ruqyah for their own family members. I recite ruqyah for my wife and for my kids and for my mother, and when my dad was sick, and for my sheikh whenever he was sick and he was in the hospital. Okay? So anyone can recite ruqyah. The sincerity of your dua and the recitation helps a great deal in recovering and in the swift recovery of the person whom you recite the ruqyah for. The last 3 chapters of the Quran, or the 4 quls, al-qawaqil. What is al-qawaqil? قل يا أيها الكافرون, which is equivalent to 1/4 of the Quran. It's a great surah. قل يا أيها الكافرون, قل هو الله أحد, قل أعوذ برب الفلق, قل أعوذ برب الناس. That's why they're called 4 قل or qawaqil. So if you have a glass of water, and it would be best if you have something called the cedar leaves, lotus leaves, and you crush them, you ground them, you grind them, and you soak them in water, and then you recite قل يا أيها الكافرون قل هو الله أحد قل أعوذ برب الفلق قل أعوذ برب الناس. Then of course you filter it, you drink this water, it's a cure. What about doing a tafl, which is while you're reciting, after you recite these 4 chapters, you do this in the water and you drink. Al-Hafiz ibn Hajar said it is very effective, and the Salaf and the companions used to do it. So there are multiple ways to do it. Whether you blow on the water while reciting or after you're reciting the Quran, or as the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam taught us every day before we go to sleep, while we are lying on our beds, you recite it in your palms. The 3 qawaqil, قل هو الله أحد, قل أعوذ برب الفلق, and قل أعوذ برب الناس. And you recite the 3 chapters 3 times. Each set you recite it, قل هو الله أحد, الفلق, and الناس. Then you repeat it again and again 3 times. Each time when you recite one set, you do this. That is called tafla. Blow in your palms. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to do that. That is proven in the sound hadith. Then what do you do next? You have over your face, over your head, over your body. That is also been done and practiced by a Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam.